Hi everybody. Now we are going to discuss about cathode rays. So cathode rays, where these rays are coming from and what is the importance of cathode rays, how these were discovered, all these topics will be discussed in this class. After knowing that atom is indivisible, there is a milestone to discover the subatomic particles. The first step was done by William Crookes. So, William Crookes discovered the cathode rays. He done so many experiments to find the cathode rays. He did the experiment by using the discharge tube. And this discharge tube is also called as cathode tube. So discharge tube or cathode tube. By using this tube, William Crookes discovered the cathode rays. Let's see. So the discharge tube is a very long glass tube. This is discharge tube. In this discharge tube, two sides were placed with two metal plates. The two sides of the discharge tube is placed with metal plates. So these metal plates were attached with high voltage source. These two sides of the metal plates were attached to high voltage source. And this discharge tube is again attached by one pump. This pump is called exhausting pump. So exhausting pump. This is high voltage source. So finally the discharge tube is a long glass tube. There is two terminals was attached to high voltage source and this tube was attached by exhausting pump. So to do the experiment, first we know the properties of the gas. Under ordinary conditions, every gas is bad conductor, we know about that. So gas is a bad conductor of electricity under ordinary conditions. So gas is never be act as conductor of electricity. But under some applied conditions, a normal gas can also act as good conductor of electricity by using some applied conditions. At what conditions normal gas also acting as good conductor means gas as good conductor at low pressure. High voltage. At low pressure and high voltage, a gas can act as good conductor. Then what is the pressure and what is the voltage? 0.01 to 0.001 millimeter of volt. Hg. So at this low pressure and high voltage, the voltage will be up to 10,000 volts. So at low pressure and high voltage, a normal gas can also act as good conductor for electricity. Now this tube is with gas. It is in normal condition. So now this gas is acting as a bad conductor of electricity. By applying high voltage and low pressure, this gas can act as good conductor for electricity. If you observe, this high voltage source give the high voltage into the discharge tube. This exhausting pump is to reduce the pressure which is present in the discharge tube. So the air present in the discharge tube, the pressure will be decreased by this exhausting pump. So this exhausting pump is used to decrease the pressure in the discharged. This high voltage source is used to increase the voltage in the discharge tube of the gas. Now this high voltage and low pressure, which is the gas which is present in the discharge tube, is acting as the conductor now. These are the experimental conditions for this experiment. The terminal which is connected to negative is called cathode. The terminal which is connected to positive charge, that is called anode. If you start the electricity will be passed from negative plate to positive plate. So at this applied conditions, that means high voltage and low pressure, after some time the plate opposite to cathode will start glowing. That means some invisible rays are coming from cathode towards anode. So some invisible rays are falling on the anode from cathode. So these rays are nothing but cathode rays. The rays which are coming from cathode, those are called cathode rays. So by falling on the anode, this cathode rays falling on the anode, this plate starts glowing. It starts glowing. So this phenomena is called fluorescence. By applying the high voltage and low pressure, when cathode rays are coming from cathode and fall on the anode, when the cathode rays fall on the anode, this plate will start glowing. This phenomena is called as fluorescence. By this experiment, William Crookes find the cathode rays. The rays which are coming from cathode are nothing but cathode rays. By this discharge to the experiment, William Crookes find the cathode rays.